Hi, welcome back to another show. My name is Jitu Jason, and you're watching Impact India. How to stay consistent if you're a lazy person fundamentally. There are two rules. Rule number one is pick and choose your battles. You know, don't try to be consistent in digging a hole in the ground. Don't be stubborn about it. Pick and choose the battles that are easier to win as opposed to trying to climb a mountain. This is rule number one. If you mess this up, if you choose a battle that you're going to lose, obviously, then this isn't going to work. If you choose a battle that is way out of your league, you're not going to be consistent. That is rule number one. Choose a battle within your fucking league. Rule number two is the barrier to entry has to be super low. In my case, I have to make this video. You can see that I'm consistent with my vlogging. I make a video in the morning and I make a video in the evening. 2 videos per day. And I've been consistent like this for several months now at this point. How do I do this? Now, if you notice, there are not much editing or anything in my videos. You don't see clips of explanation videos or infographics or anything like that. It's because that requires a lot of editing, which I'm not going to do. If I had to do that, I wouldn't be consistent. You see, I am lowering the barrier to entry so that I do this every day consistently. Once you have nailed down consistency, then you can add things. So my older videos used to be extremely plain. There was no zoom in, zoom out effect. There's no captions, no nothing. Slowly I kept adding things as I became more and more comfortable. So rule number one is pick and choose your fucking battles. Rule number two, enter the battle as easily as possible. The barrier to entry to entering the battle should be easy. If it is hard, you're not going to be consistent. This advice is only for people who are actually lazy or indisciplined. Like me, I admit that I am like the laziest person I know. But in order for me to stay consistent, I have to do certain workarounds. I have to pick and choose my battles, A, and then I have to lower the barrier to entry so that I actually stay consistent with it for years. My expectation with this channel is not to become famous or make money or anything like that. It is just to find a couple of people that are on the same frequency as I am, to find a small social circle. And second, I get to express whatever is in my head. So those are the two reasons why I keep doing this video. I get to find new people and then I get to express my opinions, which I've been bottling up inside. So these are the two main reasons why I stick to it. And plus the barrier to entry is low, and plus this is an easy thing for me to do as opposed to going to the gym or something like that. So that's the moral of the story. Two rules, very simple: pick and choose your battles and keep the barrier to entry super low, and have something in it. For now, you need to have skin in the game. You need to get something out of it, out of what you're doing. Now, instead of having long-term goals, have really short-term feedback loops. You need to get something from this immediately. I get a social circle, and I also get to express my thoughts and feelings, which kind of helps me feel better, I think. So that's it for today, and I will see you in the next one. Until next time, bye.